podcasting has changed your perspective on things. I think that's.
I like that.
That's interesting.
Oh yeah, break that down to me.
I like that.
Let him tell us something.
Yeah, he's gonna tell us.
Tell us something. We got to learn. We had to learn to do that.
Yeah.
See, but look, you say it's interesting just in the sense that imagine me being home tomorrow and something happened and I got to hold that till Friday. That's the hard part.
Yeah.
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 Notepad.
All right.
I have to.
Mike Miggity.
we up?
Mike Miggity. Yeah, no, I'm on my Patreon vibes now. T-shirt and socks. Chilling now.
Zim Joe.
Nah, I was about to say, yo, you the most flexible nigga, B. I don't think I could sit Indian style right now.
Can't do that.
I don't know. I'm trying to
bullshit.
think if I'm gonna pause you for calling a nigga flexible.
You gotta pause it.
Yeah, you're right. I do, right?
Kind of gotta pause.
Yeah, you gotta pause that. Yeah.
It's not you the most flexible. That means he's met other flexible dudes.
And he's measuring the flexibility in the dudes.
and he's sizing up the flexibility.
Like, yo, you full.
What's that shit you said in the pod? Swallowing tiny
could you
men.
Swallow the
Could y'all
little,
grow up,
you swallow the little man.
No.
Yo, could y'all grow up?
That's what you said, though.
I
You
wish
said
you,
that.
wish you would grow down.
Yeah, a
some.
little bit.
I wish you would
Yeah,
shrink.
come down here with us.
Yeah, I wish you would shrink.
Come on, you were telling us how podcasting has affected your outlook on things, and I thought that was an interesting topic.
Oh, that was Ish.
Yeah, that was.
Oh,
it.
okay. I went out there. I thought.
I wasn't out there. He said that in here.
Oh, you did. I wasn't listening.
Yeah, I think that, I was in my own world. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
Building houses.
yeah, just doing what I'm doing.
Something ringing.
And I think since we've been on the
Maybe.
pod, it only been like a year and a half. Now you're exposed to the world, or their views, or their opinions, or how they think, and it kind of shocks me. You know what I'm saying? Again, we talked about briefly the Adam situation and the feedback that we got from the Adam situation, or just certain topics that we discussed, not necessarily just that one. Certain topics, you'll think that it'll be like unanimous.
You would think.
You would think like,
yeah.
yo, you could just be like, yo, hug your kids 20 times a day, or you know what I mean? Say,
If you do that, they'll
yeah, tell your mother you love your mother. You know what I'm saying? They be like, yo,
My mom hugged me every day, and I hate that bitch.
yeah. And it's crazy that it'll be an overwhelming number of people that just sit on the other side of something that you thought was just so
cut and dry.
rational, logical, common, and it's crazy. Like that, I never would have thought that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's common in potting.
or just entertainment. Like, I never really wanted to be in entertainment for some of these reasons. Like, dog is people that
That's why you stopped dancing.
I never danced.
Yo, thought you was dancing.
Do it wrong.
All y'all Irvington niggas was dancing at some point.
Not from Irvington either.
All y'all was flexible.
Yo, what's going
But go ahead.
You was in Club Cayenne.
I don't know that club.
You do. Yo, now just like even think about this, like it's whole sites like Reddit and Lipstick Alley and even the Gram, where people just take to those sites damn near with the sole purpose on bashing other human beings that they don't know. Or never, or just comment. And even if you know what I'm saying, you just take it every single day to go to a site
Man discovers internet.
to knock that's not the internet though.
No, that's a good portion.
No,
of
it's
the
not.
internet
That's
today.
the
It's-
portion that
Oh.
you decided to dump into.
Oh, cooking. He cooked
That's
now.
not
I
true.
don't dump into that shit. I don't do that shit either.
No, but
Muffin
you
man,
did
the
for
muffin
years.
man.
So what? And I got out of the shit.
I'm not knocking you. I'm saying.
No, you are.
So
No,
not
we
knocking
pulled you out. You wanted to stay.
No, I'm
No,
saying
I
that's
I
your,
got out of that. I got out of that on my own.
that's your depiction
I
of
grew
the
up.
internet. The internet is not that. You know what I'm saying? But just to think about that, people literally wake up every single day just to be like, yo, what can I negatively say to somebody? That's crazy to me. I never would have thought that before I got dropped off here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I never would have thought that somebody wakes up to do that. You kind of get this view like everybody waking up to better themselves. You know what I'm saying? Or everybody waking up to chase a dream or chase a life or build a life with a significant other. Motherfuckers not doing that.
Most
No.
people are, in fact.
Most people are not.
That was new to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was new to me. Like,
feel it.
that was something that
Those people, and again, I mean, you saying it's something I chose to do, to dump into. Most people, no, I can't say most. A lot of people have been using the internet and continue to this day use the internet as it's like we hear metaverse talk and all that shit. It's literally an escape from it's like I could say and be whatever I want to be over there.
Yeah.
And that's what people have been doing and
nothing wrong
continue
with
to do. No, but
They built starlets in the metaverse, by the way.
really.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, the owner, Kev, posted it.
Let me check that out.
That's interesting.
That little
check
metaverse
that
bitch looked botched like the bitches that be. She wasn't. Shit. I was like, I ain't stopping by her bar in the metaverse. She's a fucking mess.
This nigga stupid.
What's wrong with this nigga?
But no, that's
No, what I'm saying is you're right. A lot of people are trying to chase whatever their reality is, right? There's nothing wrong with that.
Whatever they want their reality
To be. So now you go and you wake up, and if you, let's say you want your reality to be something great, you don't achieve that by being mean.
says who?
There's not-
Says me.
I'm not trying to be funny, but,
Says
but
me.
listen to me.
If making other people miserable make you happy, you a soulless motherfucker.
Hold on, I'm not. You said you don't achieve if you're trying to chase something to be great. You don't achieve.
I ain't
that.
say great.
Repeat what you said.
Happy. Like some people are trying to be something that they're not, and they achieve happiness over here. And if you achieve happiness by being mean and
No,
demeaning
prior
other
to that, I'm
motherfuckers,
telling you that you said you don't be great by that. I'm telling you, people can have achieved success off being haters.
Yeah, I'm right here.
oh, that's possible.
I'm right here. As
And the
a
internet
shining-
the internet is a new platform for that. So there's a lot of people that saw certain people take off and oh he gained some notoriety from this. So guess what? Let me do that, but let me do it times 10. But they
To
don't
Itch's
believe
point-
the
to
shit.
Itch's
They
point-
hide in their face, my nigga. You hide in your
I'm
face.
not. No. A lot of this. Everybody ain't hiding their face. It's niggas out here who you know who they are. You know, I've come across people watching them say shit that I know they don't believe. They're just saying it because it's the internet. Because they're trying to get. Listen, this attention, clout, whatever they want to call it, is a literal drug. Niggas are getting high
true.
off of it.
I
They are
agree.
doing whatever they can do. We watch people do all kind of wild, stupid, dumb shit just to appear in the blogs. Now, when you attach a value to that, where it's okay, if I get enough attention, I can go and sell a product, or I can go and I can possibly I run my followers up. Now I can go and get this company to pay me to wear a shirt or to wear this or to wear that. Yeah, people are chasing that as a way. You know what? Hey, look, I'm gonna turn this negative into something. It's a lot of people that have been moving that way, ish. And
I'm not. what I'm
just-
saying, bro, I don't give a fuck who they are. What I'm saying
Not
is,
me.
if you are purposely out here trying to ruin somebody else's day for your enjoyment, you are a lifeless, miserable motherfucker, man.
Okay, but what if just your daily operation, on the flip side of that coin, makes someone else miserable? That's not your objective. But like the shade room. The shade room is running a
Great
business. I'm not sure that as they run their business, they're saying, let me make someone miserable.
Yeah,
but,
that's a different-
but as a result,
Sometimes-
I'm positive that they are making somebody
Sometimes
miserable.
some of the shit that they post is ruining somebody's day. Yeah, I agree with that.
But that was kind of my main point in that Adam conversation was, dog, everybody do whatever y'all want to do. It's y'all life to live. But when somebody die, like, shouldn't a little more...
No, I think because again, this is the funny part. I never watched the Adam 22 episode in my life.
Which is a bash that a lot of people had on
That's
that
what they said.
episode.
But when I'm seeing it in real time in front of my face, and some of the people that he was speaking to are no longer breathing, at some point you got to come to a realization that, and this is my thing, like you can interview whoever the fuck you want, but if Joe and Ice is beefing, and I know both of them have the ability to have each other killed, I think we have a responsibility. I'm not saying that they don't, because that's what people say. Yo, everybody involved has a responsibility. And so if I know Joe has the potential to kill Ice and vice versa, I'm not going to interview Joe in January and be like, yo, so what you think about Ice? Yo, you know Ice said. And then Joe going to say, fuck Ice. That's why I fucked his baby mother, blah, 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 blah. And I did this and I did that. And in February, I'm going to have Ice now on the pod. Be like, yo, yeah, I heard that shit you said about Joe. You called him bitch ass nigga, da 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 da. Dog, if only 3%, 5%, 7% I added to that, you are now adding to potential death. You should feel like shit to me. I don't give a fuck who did it. It ain't because Adam was white. I don't know nothing about academics because that was one of the things too. Yo, you ain't say that to academics. I've never watched the academics episode in my life. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I didn't spare him because he black and jumped on. I didn't even know Adam until they put the shit on the screen. I was learning it in real
The
time.
thing about people saying that about Act, they directed a lot of that to me, especially now after this PMB shit, because of my relationship with Act. Ack and I have had those conversations times a million at Complex when we were going to work together every day, and I was getting more familiar with his business. I used to go on that show and say, stop that street shit, stop hanging out with these niggas, stop posting it, stop. I said all that to him. Now, for him, once he stopped operating his business from inside and had to go outside where he could see the effects that how he was running his business had on other people, I think that hit him. I think that stuck with him differently. Like the Vic Mensa shit, a lot of the Chicago niggas that talked to him. So today I think he has a different understanding of that. He may still do it. Like I did not agree with that PMB shit, but he ain't gonna go do the Chirac shit, war on Chirac shit again. His style of reporting has changed since then. That might not be Adam's experience.
Of course, and that was
That might not be Adam's experience.
So one of my things in that was, fam, because we walk a certain life. This was one of my things. Adam is a 50-year-old white dude.
He's not
40.
50.
He's 46.
40.
He said.
Nah, he's
37,
my
he's
age.
not
He's
that
38, 39. somewhere
yeah.
there.
I thought they told me. Oh, he's 40-year-old white dude. Even better. In 15 years, Adam 22 has the ability to totally turn his back on the black community once he's created a media conglomerate. Right? He has that ability to do so.
Don't we all?
No. Because at the end of the day, your little brothers, your older brother, your cousins, your family, all of these people are still engulfed in this culture.
You're absolutely right.
You don't have that ability to do.
You're right. I went to my cousin's wedding. Congratulations to my cousin, Michael Paul. But I went to his ceremony that he had. Not a wedding, but his ceremony. And during the dinner, he had all these beautiful tables set up for just different family members. And, of course, they pulled out the little young boy table for your little cousins and just your younger, 17, 18, 19-year-olds. And I was out there hot as a fuck, just walking around, looking at all these adults. I was like, you know what?
Let me go sit with them.
I'm going to sit at the kid table. It's not a kid because these are young men.
Right.
So it's
Young- like you said, the young boy table.
all of my cousins' kids. These guys look like young men. We don't get to kick it so often. I'm sitting there talking to them. It's quiet at first. And then they start asking me about the pod. Like, yo, my dad listens to the pod. Blah, 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 blah. And then they just start asking, yeah, what's your beef with such and such? Just like some of the young rappers. And then that led to, well, what young rappers you into? Which led to me to shooting it back to them. It was like, Lil Keed, but he died, rest in peace. Blah, blah, blah. And now we just chopped it up. Like, what you think of Young Boy? They start, and as we sitting there talking at like the 30th, 40th minute, like I'm holding myself back from crying. I'm like, oh shit. This is that commonality this is that you could be over there and I could be over here, but we have this in common and we could speak about it.
And you can't ever leave him.
Because it's embedded.
You can't.
It's ingrained.
You can't ever. Your whole family not gonna ever be rich. That's just a.
Well, I don't know that anymore.
I'm saying your whole like the odds.
Maybe I won't
So
be able
you
to see it.
no, but I'm just saying like your family could.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But again, us growing up here, we can't turn our backs on our. I could be a multi-millionaire. I got cousins that's doing 15 and 20 years in jail. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't turn your back on your family. We was born here, we was raised here, and I was saying his ability to just say, yo, you know what? I made enough money with this particular vice. I could pivot and go do something else. He has that ability. We don't. That's what separates him from us. I don't know academics, right? I don't know Ack. The first time I ever met Ack is when he came on the show. I never had a conversation with him before, but what I can say is I know he wasn't in the street. I know that he didn't live a certain type of lifestyle, and so he even is dissociated or has a disconnect with that type of shit. So it hits us differently when you see people literally dying, my nigga, and nobody is taking any sensitivity to these are kids. and then people got on me for the kid shit. Everybody's level of kid or adulthood don't come with age. It come with experience, maturity, etc. It's some 24-year-old, it's some 40-year-old little boys walking around here. Just because you fucking 40, that don't make you a man. That don't make you mature. That don't mean that you see the world in a certain way. Nigga, you might have walked these same four corners your whole fucking life. All you know is these four corners. You were mentally a child. You might be 40. You a child. Some of the stick-up kids in my hood was 40 and 50 years old and was robbing anything moving. They did half of their life on the street, half of their life in jail. They wasn't mentally mature. You get what I'm saying? Like they just wasn't mentally mature. They hadn't seen shit. So your age don't make you a man. You know what I mean? So that was some of the shit that I was arguing with people about. And some of the people was like, yo, you're right, my bad. I didn't even understand. Like, I wasn't blaming Adam 22 for people dying. I'm just saying that if you have a part in it, I don't give a fuck how minute the part is, that is too much.
Yeah, no, they was talking about, you want him to have a boring interview and not ask the good questions?
Yeah, well, I seen a lot of that nigga. They asking the shit we want to know.
Well, then you're complicit.
Yes, no, look.
That's
they
a lot of
asking
that.
the
Well,
shit
then
we
you're
want to know. And that fucked me up. That people said we want to know about this.
Dog, listen.
We
I watch
wanna know
all
about
of the,
who
I
shot
watch,
who.
You clown me all the time for my little murder mystery docs, and I love them shits. That don't mean that I want the nigga downstairs. I don't want the,
To have
I don't-
people in his freezer.
Yeah, like,
Right.
what are we talking about? But see, and that's my thing. That's the other point that I don't know if I really made clear there, because I kept seeing a lot of, well, these guys, they're living it. They're putting their raps. They're doing the killing. I don't want this to sound fucked up, but they've devoted their lifestyle to this. I don't care what they do. They have made a decision that this is my life.
Right.
This is my lifestyle. Whatever comes with it, comes with it. Death, jail, institution. I'm with all that shit. It's up. Not those of y'all that are in the house watching, wanting the salacious,
Yes.
provocative questions. Hey, y'all want to pit this person against that person. Y'all want to at this person with what this person said. Listen, everybody's complicit, yo. And when somebody dies, like P&B just did, rest in peace, and then you just see the reaction from death. It's like a real strong reminder of where we stand as a society.
But that angers me.
It angers me too. That's why
When somebody die and they come, oh man, it's too much violence in hip hop. Yo, that's fucked up. We gotta stop. The same niggas that be saying that be some of the same niggas that be poking the bear. You get what I'm saying? And then when the bear go nuts and fuck somebody up, then they be like, yo, man, we gotta stop, yo. That's fucked up. Yo, we losing too many black lives. Nigga, you was the same nigga instigating some shit a minute ago.
All that shit
I'm
is
just
an
talking
act
about
for the
like all of
internet,
the-
bro. They don't mean, like, when they start that, oh, damn, well, it's too much. They saying what they think is the right thing to say.
See, but I'm just talking
I don't
about,
think it's any
yes.
sincerity behind that.
And it's too
I
much
don't
of
think
that
it's
going
none
on
of that.
now.
I don't think these niggas give a fuck about none of that when something happens. It's just, let me say what's the right thing to say at the moment. I'd much prefer these niggas shut the fuck up and don't say nothing
If it ain't sincere,
if it ain't sincere.
I agree.
Because tomorrow you right back, like you said, pitting this one against this one.
Yeah. So all of that's new to me, dog. Like in this culture, in this age, that's new to me because I'm older and my friends is older. For the most part, I don't really see this side of people's thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Because most of my friends that I fuck with, we are similar in thought. We might disagree. Me and you argue all the time, but for the most part, we could. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the shit is
There's
just
a common
new.
ground.
I don't understand. I feel sorry. Not sorry. I just feel less hope.
I think a lot of people think that entertainers, whether they're podcasters, rappers, movie stars, are not real people.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
That's true. Or they think, yo, you signed up for it, so I could say the worst, most heinous shit my mind can think of. But because you signed up to be an entertainer, you signed
take
up
it.
for that.
Just gotta take it.
Well, that's why I keep saying I want to get far the fuck away from rap. And I'm aware that that may sound like I'm not grateful for everything rap and music has afforded me. But as we age and as I continue to get older and wiser and want to self-improve and want to learn more, it's just some of the ideologies that some of the cancerous ideologies that for me are seemingly pumped into our youth and our neighborhoods, I don't align with anymore. How many times am I going to come in here and pretend for this to be a hip hop podcast and talk about all of this? Yo, the shit that I had written down here on this fucking list, I was like, y'all want me to come back in here and talk about this stuff? Like, you know how you put the phone down for a minute, if you don't be on Twitter for 3 weeks, by the time you get back to Twitter, you're going to read all this shit totally different. That's how it was with me when I went on vacation.
Nigga, that's me. I haven't been on Twitter in damn near a week and a half now. That's why y'all was explaining shit. I don't know nothing that's going on. Like, I just need a reset from that shit, bro. It gets to a point where it's just like, all right, enough.
And then you go and you have a conversation like my Rob O'Neill conversation, which did phenomenal, by the way. And it's like, wow, yo, there's so many people from so many corners of the earth with like important shit to say.
Real shit.
Like something that you really can consume and it'll feed you. Like, why the fuck I'm not coming in to talk about Uzi's fucking hairdo? Or who this person is fucking this person, or what this baby mama said about this person, or like that shit is like it's all like a big toxic distraction.
Yes,
it is.
That's all. It's literally what you. 100%.
Yeah,
that's
but
what it is.
but that'll do something to my self-esteem.
But then
like,
when you-
because I come in here, I get passionate about what I do. I love this shit. If the sum of that results in me just having to talk about all of this miscellaneous shit, dog, I'll go find something else to do. To Ish's point earlier about Adam 22, like I'll find something else to do so that I don't have to be complicit in someone like, dog, it's nasty.
And then, but when you add the death piece, like, God forbid, but the PNB Rock just got killed. He might have got killed by somebody that's being led astray by certain music. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you start glorifying too much nigga shit, the kids is listening, bro. They want to be like us.
And see, that's where,
Bro, when I was young, I
differ
wanted to
from what you're
have
saying.
fucking shell toe Adidas with no strings in them, with a black fucking Lee jeans and a motherfucker. I wanted to look like Run DMC when I was a kid.
You do.
Still.
Well, nah,
You get what I'm saying? Like,
or kid, but
I wanted to look like them. So I'm sure when the next generation, Wayne said everybody out here looking like him. All of these kids, you getting some motivation from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So these kids that's growing up with no fathers and no real role models, bro. The role models is the niggas that they hear in rap.
SDE.
That's the only niggas with girls. That's the only niggas who look like they got some money and some jewelry and some other shit.
It's SDE, sports, drugs, entertainment. That's where they get the role models from.
That's where they get them from. And you can't hoop. So
no, and then they slap the word culture on all this bullshit.
True.
Yeah.
And you can't
That's like
hoop.
some
So
type of
now
stamp.
that's one of your things. So you go to the D and the E. You know what I mean? And that shit is crazy to me.
Tell me about Ray J.